Hello everyone, I'm Arkansas Storm Team Meteorologist Alex Libby. This video is talking about the new zones that the National Weather Service will issue advisories, watches, warnings, basically alerts. And we're covering this today because we have snow in the forecast in Arkansas this evening, and we've seen the changes that the National Weather Service has put on these advisories. And in this video, we're going to be talking about where the advisories are different, why the National Weather Service changed them, and how it's going to be helpful keeping people safe, keeping people weather aware, and ready for what each storm or each system can throw at us. So these zones are highly dependent on elevations, and in Arkansas we don't have huge mountains, but we do have two mountain ranges: the Ouachita Mountains, located in western parts of the state, and the Boston Mountains in part of the Ozark Mountains, which is in northwest Arkansas and into parts of Missouri. As you can see from this map, locations in white, that's elevations less than 1,000 feet. And this is a big deal because the way the atmosphere works is the lower in elevation, the warmer the temperature, and as you go up in height, temperatures cool, which is a huge impact on winter weather and snowfall. So this is kind of a good map showing you how the elevations affect both temperatures and snowfall for a whole entire year. So the average temperature in northern parts of Arkansas for the year is around 55 degrees, and that's at high elevations. In southern Arkansas, the average temperature is in the mid-60s, so that's a 10-degree difference in the same state. Some of that's caused by northern Arkansas being further north, but a bigger deal is that it's higher in elevation, and even snowfall, it's even more easy to notice. You can see over a foot of snow is on average in northwest Arkansas, while southern parts of the state just around an inch. And that just shows you how much that elevation change affects these winter weather systems. So like again, today we have the winter weather advisories across the state, and you can see where the National Weather Service has split them up. So Polk County in western Arkansas, they are under a winter weather advisory, but not the whole county, just the parts that are high elevation. Ouachita Mountains in southern Polk County and the Ouachita Mountains in northern Polk County, but in the valley we're not seeing that issue. And the same with Montgomery County, and then even more so in the Arkansas River Valley. So from Little Rock to Fort Smith is where the Arkansas River Valley is, and you can see there isn't any winter weather advisories in the lower elevation areas. Here's a good example: Polk County, the southern part is low elevation, less than 1,000 feet, no winter weather advisory. The northern part of the county is high up, and they're expecting more snow. And that's because the lower in the atmosphere you are, the warmer you're going to be and the less snow you're going to get. This is important because if you're traveling, let's say from Little Rock to Fort Smith on I-40, Interstate 40, and you're concerned about snow on the roadways or slippery driving, this is what the map might have looked like in the past. So you'd be driving from Little Rock to Fort Smith and you'd see, oh no, part of my route is under a winter weather advisory, which means you could see slick roadways. But in reality, with these new advisories, you can see that your route is clear because really the snow is only affecting high elevation areas. Super helpful, not only in the winter, but in the summer. And that's because in the summertime, we might see these advisories be used for excessive heat warnings, excessive heat advisories, because lower elevations, they're going to see hotter temperatures and they'll be under the excessive heat advisory, while higher elevations will not, and they'll be a little bit cooler. So it just makes it a little bit safer, a little bit better. And so far, the only National Weather Service in Arkansas that covers this, or split counties, is National Weather Service Little Rock. The other ones, Memphis, Tulsa, Shreveport, haven't done this quite yet, but they might, depending on if this will improve or not. That's information. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something about these new advisories.